I hope. So, we are going metro. We are going... Oh, I don't think it's going to allow me to... Oh, yes, it does. So we're going to go for... Oh, wait a minute. Hang on. What am I... This is, as I said, this is where it gets soddingly fun. Although it can get bloody frustrating. That's only a 2. And that's set to a 4. Oh, that's probably because it's also going to be taking... Yeah, I can see how that's going to work. Okay. Sorry, this is going to get a bit interesting. 21 meters. Always go low. So, and always have your length at 176. Okay, so we can clone him. Rotation at 90. Depth should also be at 21. Sorry, I'm just using... Okay, so we might need to sink him lower on... I've just got to make sure Anarchy's not on first. It's not. Okay, this is even going to be 5/8 of... Oh, damn it. Ooh. Okay, so there is that one. Now, it's... See, it's got 2 on the parallel. This is either going to work or this is going to be one of the biggest spectacular fails I've ever pulled off. So, wish me luck. What have we done? Let's flip this over. And let's go back down. I think it's done it. Just favors. Yeah, thanks. I think I know what's happened. By the looks of it, it has done a cross. So what we'll do this again. So he needs to be at 27 when I sink him. Actually, I think they need to be... I think that's... So we'll sink him quite heavy. Yeah, I believe that's how that works. So he should be fine. So if I was to now... Okay, see, we will run modern with this one and switch to the alternative design.
This is Tony G.
If we
with
drop
Coast to
down,
Coast Radio, bringing you the
if I
coolest
remember
sounds
this
on the
properly,
airwaves. Keep it right here.
he's at 30, he's at 20, so there's a 10-meter difference between the two tubes, so you can do it. Now I'm going to take another save, and we're going to work at this for the next 50 minutes. Because we're going to get the metro system set up, and then I'll simulate it off stream. Okay, right, back and we go. Okay, so he is set up, ready to go. So he's going to loop from here. So we can, in the meantime... Yep. They should be set to 20 meters. Just got to be careful where you drop your nodes. What the heck are you guys having a whinge for? It's underground. So now we've got to start preparing to drop. Where is he? He's there. It's a very deep... So he's connected up. We've got him connected and he'll run straight out to the airport. I am just pondering whether to drop another subway station. Welcome for those who have just joined us. And I'm Palpatine 001 AK to set. At the moment we're just laying out our metro system, which always becomes a very fun thing to do. So I think we're going to be running several metro lines, so I see how this is going to work. So you'll just pardon me for a moment, folks. I just... oh, don't you even think about it. So we'll run him that way. Oh good, it gives me the double option, so I can run off 2 off 1 metro. So I just set the depot up. And then we can go back to... Doesn't matter if that's got 4 platforms because you can do a bypass off that later. So what we need to do... Pardon me. Evening, Mr. Tommy. How are you this evening? I hope all is well. We're just working on the metro system though, because... Oh, flip a duck. Pardon me, folks. Oh, that's alright. It's Toastmasters. I can deal with that later. Is that also down to 28 meters? Oh wow, that's a big drop. Lucky I've set that well back. I'll probably need to... So we'll come up. Come back to 2. Sorry, subways are quite intricate in doing. Where is it? There. So we can come right up to 8 meters. And then we come above ground. Whoops. No, I'm just gonna... Also just realize I've got another one to just take into account there. In fact, I might have curved them a bit too much. No, it's actually done itself well. And because this is the only problem, is this. Dropping it too low, you get this problem. That's all. So that might just be a case of... No, it's just a simple case of raising terrain later on. G'day Captain Giggles. So because the Metro Overhaul mod is on, these will fully render. So we've got him set up. I must actually get a cycle walking path over. So we'll go back over. Drop that back down. And so he's there. I am pondering. I'm going to have a ponder because I don't think I've got any buses in that section. Do I take a subway line? And let me just... What have I got here? I think this is residential, so it's not going to work as properly as I want. But then again, a lot of these guys walk and cycle anyway to their destination. If I was to look at feeders, where are the feeders running? Well, they're running over there anyway, so it's not a biggie. Monorail running. So yeah, now we can just run it straight. What was that? I just... damn. I hate when that happens. Thank you. Alright, we'll go back to this. And we should be able to... has that been set to a 4 again? Has 2. So why am I running... probably because it's looking at terminating. So I'll take that as a 4. I might have just overbuilt the stations originally to compensate. These are all set for 4s. And I've gone and bottled it with a... Oh, blast. I've bottled it with a 2. Crap. I've just done a huge planning faux pas. And a big one at that. That said, I'm just wondering if I have technically overbuilt the stations. Crap. That's let this be a lesson when you're doing your metros. Write things down if you're wondering what the heck you're doing. Because I just realized these are all set for 4s, and I've just made that station a 2. That is on the way. That's rather interesting on why I've done that. That is... crap. If that's set for a 4, then that's set for a 4 for a good reason. So... we'll hold on to it as a 4. What's this being set to? A 2 or also a 4? I have just a gut feel I've been overbuilding the... Yeah, that's also set for a 4. Okay, so I've probably overbuilt. So these need to be 4s. The good news is... I'm just trying to figure out why I've done it though. It's nothing. Okay, so we've got... he's the 30. He needs to be 21. Oh, stop complaining. Okay, so he's at 30. What's he set to? 20. So he's been set properly. It's just I can't see them. I have an idea why these have been set to 4s. The reason why you use 4 trackers for express lines. So, oh, yeah, I know why. Because we still haven't built down here yet, and it's going to be served by Metro and Mono. So yeah, of course. Because you can run 2 lines at once. So that's probably why these have been set for 4s. So I did do future planning, I just forgot what it was. Oh, that's got to go around. Okay, so we've got our first metro line lined up. Yes! Done. And so that will obviously shoot out that way. So now we've just got to prepare the next line, which is going to be... if that's a 4, so this is where a 2 does now come into place. See, he's going to shoot out to the harbour. He is going to shoot out into the oil district. He is going to
sports fans,
go run across.
Stoked and ready to make some noise and party tonight. Gearing up for the weekend, folks. Get your tailgate on, eat some food, grab some adult beverages. Always remember to drink responsibly, folks. Enjoy the on-field action.
Drink responsibly, folks.
Who are you all rooting for? I know
This
I'll
working
be cheering for the home team all
so
the
he's
way.
going.
Gonna shape up to be a
He's
wild
going
ride
there.
if those boys can pull it off. There's gonna
He's
be
going to come
some
around, and I
partying.
think I've set him again to these. These have been set to 4s. Because he's going to come around here. That can drop to a 2. Because the other way is that's a 2. Think, ponder, ponder, ponder. What we do know is we're not drop him. I don't think these need to be... that doesn't need to be a 4. Single on, that's usually end of. It's not easy. That needs to be connected up to a bike path too. So his monorail's already there. No, that could be a 4 because he do a split. Although I don't usually like splitting lines up. That could hold as a 4. Because I've also got to do the depot. The depot's got to feed in as well. Well, what we do know is this needs to be... I don't like that. I usually like these ones. That should be set to 21. There's the monorail. Oh, there's a feeder bus going there, so that feeds right across to there. You don't need to drop. Technically you don't need to, so that's just a straight out has that been planned as a 2 or a 4? Again, a 4. Oh, be quiet, it's underground! See, we've got the airport district forming up the common point. See, the monorail brings them, does not bring them to the airport, sorry. So we are going to be bringing a track across. There'll be a 2-tracker as well, because one will go that way, one will go this way. I am looking at looping that around. That is definitely a 4. These might be only 2s. I can't see them, that's the problem. I have an inkling suspicion these are only 2s. So, And a 1 and a 2. Oh dear, dad joke alarm. So I am just trying to work out these metro lines. They are not easy to do. So now I've got to come back out. Well, actually, one is, one's not. So we'll... So he's going to run. That one's going to run out to the port. He's probably going to run around over there, so... What do we got here? See, light sucks for this. So I need to drop it in the heavy area, preferably... Oh, is this all residential? Oh, we do have commercial. Not enough, though. Oh, yes we do. Ooh, What do I drop there? Is that it's residential, you can't drop it next to res. Just basically, I've done dodgy planning. M&H clothing, drugstore. I think we'll keep the drugstore. Oh, before I can even do that, I'm gonna work it where they. See, these are fed by buses, so could do a short one. Whoop. Ah, crap. Alright, back over here we go. Yeah, see, these are served by buses. That's ineffectual to run a subway line all the way around. Okay, but we do need them here. And that is going to join up. I'm just curious. Did I make that a 2 or a 4? Because if I've only made it a 2... It is only a 2, but a 4-line track. Oh, so they were only 2s. Bugger. That is rip. But they're fed in by monorail anyway, so it's not critical in of itself. So that has worked out to advantage. So that's fine. And that can form a holding line. So that did work. It did work. I did do it properly. Okay, so because you drop another line, it's going to go back out to... I don't think it's going to let me go in there. Where? Oh dear. Which knight invented King what's around there? Circumference. I'll allow it. An island could run it as could technically do it as a 4, and because if we branch, actually I will take it as a 4, because that's a 4, because that allows another branch out where the monorail is not. But where is that line? There. Okay, so we probably want to keep it close to the so that's a 90-degree rotation. Problem is they need to cross the road. Ah, they can do it there. Why, what's there? Pack of whingers. Yep, that allows a branch. What the heck? Oh, okay, no, this is the graphics having a do it. Dippy dip 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 dip. Go here. Here. So that's fine, that allows that to happen. And that can just form one big, I could. It's tempting to drop, what is that? Residential. It is tempting, what is that? Office. It is tempting to drop one right in there too. I'll think about it while I do something else. Okay, so that's fine. Okay, so we can now run. Sorry, that is still run as a 4. Then that's 1. Oh. And where is that station? Yeah, see, they've got the monorail, so I'm not. I don't know why it's doing that when that's all. That is some of the derpiest crap I have ever seen. But hey, whatever. Okay, so that's fed out. That's fed out. I am. Much as. Excuse me. It would work at the same time it wouldn't. Okay, so yeah, we'll run it as a 4. Because that will just give some reinforcements, reinforcing. Oh, where is it? Yeah, they're all going to pack a whinge because of that, I gathered. So where's that station? So we're just setting up, continuing the setup of the metro lines, because they will extend. So we've got. It's going to be an interesting one to draw out later. Believe me, now I've just got to work out my. Don't put these so close to stations. I've made that mistake more than once and come to regret it. So now we go back to a 2. Just what I'm doing now is just bringing it up to. Unfortunately, I dipped that road, which was. So it comes up to 10. 8. Right, let that go. Yeah, it's going to do that. I should be able to. A bit of a drop. Okay, so that's both that and that. No, take it back from. Might be just dipping a bit because we've got a valley that needs to be leveled. So I'll actually do that myself. We can do like also form a park. So that solves that one. And then I can just make a park beyond that. Okay, so we've got the metro lines. They're technically sorted. Sees it. Oh, we got a park. Which, did you have a park in mind? Okay, how about we go down to... How about we pop down here next near the mall. There's the mall. And we name...
Accountant. The law accounting. I know what you're thinking. Are we lawyers? Are we accountants? Well, it's a complicated question, probably requiring the services of a lawyer.
Here we go. One King's Park coming up.
Is that us? Well,
done.
What do you think? Seems to me that there's a lot of you out there who might need the use
Okay, so
of
we've
the
got
law
the stations
accounting.
set
But
up.
that's not legal
I might
advice.
see if I can
That's
set the routes up, but I need to think
life
them out
advice.
first.
In fact, we're legally barred from providing legal advice. The law accounting. Officially unlicensed since 2005.
So let me just name these out quickly.
Freaky deaky. Yo, folks, like
Oh, we've had a fire.
spiders. Man, those things
Oh,
are
a good one at
out
that.
there. I mean, who even needs that many
You're
legs?
welcome, King.
How many directions?
Don't
do
forget,
we
for anyone
go
else, you can
in at
redeem your
once,
channel
huh?
points
I guess they have trouble making decisions
for
since you got
interactions
8
with the
eyes,
city.
too. No wonder their webs look like crazy two-dimensional knots. They were probably just trying to spin a straight line, but they got all confused following their own directions.
Now, where did I put that other one?
Like humans assembling furniture.
I think those are the only two that needed naming. I don't think any others did. And there was one more thing I wanted to... There was one more thing I wanted to do. And then I'll start laying down these lines. Dun, dun,